Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Welcome to Timbers 360 presented by Toyota. My name is Orlando. I'll be your host for this episode. It was a historic week for the Portland Timbers. Last Saturday here at Providence Park, the Timbers, with a record-setting performance, winning 6-0 over Sporting Kansas City, the largest margin of victory in club history. It was also the fastest the Timbers have ever scored 4 goals in a match. Then a quick turnaround just a few days later, hitting the road and earning a tough, hard-fought 2-2 draw at Montreal. Coming up later in the show, we'll revisit all of those special moments that went down this week for the Portland Timbers on the pitch. But first, a Timbers legend honored in a special way here at Providence Park last Saturday. Diego Chara named the Grand Marshal for this year's Rose Festival Grand Floral Starlight Parade. Check out the surprise announcement as it went down here at Providence Park.
The Portland Timbers and the Portland Rose Festival are proud to announce the Timbers captain Diego Chara has been named Grand Marshal of the inaugural Care Oregon Grand Floral Starlight Parade. An MLS Cup champion, MLS All-Star, and your 2-time Timbers Army Supporters Player of the Year, Diego leads the club all-time in games played at .433 and is only player in MLS history to play 16 seasons with one club. Big name Grand Marshal underscores the long-standing relationship between Diego, the club, and the city he has called home for more than a decade.
Coming up, we revisit the highlights for Sporting Kansas City and Montreal. We take you behind the scenes with the Timbers kitmen. We sit down with Ian Smith, and we prepare for this weekend's matchup against Inter Miami. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota.
Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. Friday, July 17th at Providence Park with special guest Grace Potter. Chris Stapleton's All-American Roadshow. On sale Friday, January 16th, 10 a.m. at livenation.com. Produced by Live Nation.
Welcome back to Timbers 360. It was a night to remember here at Providence Park last Saturday night. The Timbers scoring early, scoring often, and never looked back against Sporting Kansas City in one of their most dominant performances in club history, winning 6-0. Then taking that momentum north of the border for a hard-fought 2-2 draw at Montreal. Let's relive the electricity, those goals and special moments from this past week delivered by the Green and Gold.
In green, we're underway. Providence Park, which is celebrating 100 years this season. Velda gave him space and time! Oh, Christopher Velda!
His run, patience, turn, no immediate pressure. Why not? Calls his own number. The strike, significant. Laces, keeps his head down, buckling movement, far post side net. A phenomenal goal from Velda.
Turned over, onside, Kelsey, Bassett wants it, he got it, Da Costa! Oh, magic! The goals are flying in, and Kevin Kelsey, the beneficiary of some beautiful football.
And the running off the ball. Quick little combination play, that flicked. Deft little touch behind his plant foot from Da Costa. Rewards the return run from Kelsey. The preferred left foot, he's got goalkeeper at his mercy. Can send it high, instead keeps it on the deck. Quick little worm burner, third of the season, making it 2-0 just 15 minutes in.
Wyatt Meyer, or was it Jake Davis who just put his header out there? It's still not clear. Here's number 3.
Telling us about for weeks that he expects from this group of players. It's just right place, right time. It's hunting, it's sniffing it out. And Cole Bassett, who came over from the Colorado Rapids for a boatload of money, ends up getting his first goal in Major League Soccer. I can hear Timber Joey, he wants another one.
For their first free kick goal here. It's gone, it's through! Ariel Lassiter! First goal of the second half! Absolute splendor!
Came on in the 60th minute. Up and over the wall, perfect placement, perfect distance. He's got the accuracy, the placement.
Taking advantage of it tonight, Lassiter, could you believe it? Kelsey! It's 6! It's the number of the beast!
Tonight, a completely different performance. Ari Lassiter off the bench, just got his goal 3 minutes ago. Now add an assist to his name.
We kicked off in Montreal, CF Montreal and Portland Timbers in a cross-conference clash for your Wednesday night viewing. It'll be reset with Velda again, second chance, drive this in and it's put in the back of the net.
You're just waiting for it as a striker. The cross comes back out, and as it does come back out, it's a beautiful delivery to the near post. Kevin Kelsey attacks that near post, and it is just a simple
Velda turns, chips, acrobatic clearance, back to Velda, kisses the post, rebound in!
I mean, this is just determination. The first strike is fabulous. It takes a slight contact of Gillier and slows the ball down, and that invites Cole Bassett to get there first again. Instinctive reaction.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Welcome back to Timbers 360. Ever wonder what it takes to get a team ready for the road? In this edition of Total Access presented by Nexigo, we go behind the scenes to follow the Timbers kitmen as they prep and plan and get all the little details ready for a road match.
Most fans only see the match, but this is everything that happens before it starts. This is Total Access, Episode 3, The Kitman. Every away match means transporting jerseys, cleats, training gear, medical bags,
Medical 4.
essentially an entire locker room. Before the team arrives, every detail has to be exactly where it belongs. One kitman sets up the players' locker room, while the other sets up the coaches. Labels, jackets, shoes, hats, everything has a place in the locker room. Once done with that, he'll then move on to help set up the players' locker room. Cleats tightened, socks laid out, shin guards ready in every locker. But the setup doesn't stop there. He'll then move on to help set up the field. And it's not just the kitmen doing this alone. It takes an entire team just to move everything from city to city. And their day doesn't really end until 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning, where they'll be back at the training facility, resetting everything for the next one.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota.
It was Jake Davis who just put his header out there. It's still not clear. Here's number 3. 3 different goal scorers. It's Cole Bassett. His first in a Timbers shirt. The goals are flying in.
Welcome back to Timbers 360. Timbers defender Ian Smith joined the club last season as a first-round pick in the MLS Super Draft. He made 12 starts across all competitions with the club in his debut season. Let's get to know more about the Colorado native in this week's edition of The Pathway, presented by Allstate. This is good from Portland. Smith arriving!
Massive energy guy. I think he can attack and defend. Just a smart player, making smart decisions. I think I'm just a box-to-box player. Like, I can get up the field, I can defend back. I like to jump. When the ball is sliding, I love to go. I think just being an aggressive player, I go for it. When I was 3, that's when I first started playing soccer. It was awesome. I lived right across the street from the field, so me and my brothers would always be across the field, playing soccer, playing football, just playing a bunch of different sports. For my club Real, that's when I first started at 3. We'd have like mini goals. It was like 3v3. My mom would coach me, running at these goals with these little red, like penny basically jerseys that could flip from white to red. I played at Real my entire like club career. I started getting recruited to DU when I was basically a sophomore, then committed my early junior year to play for Denver.
Busy day with Ian Smith. The left foot looking for Schomer. What a
goal. Shot to goal. Just that simple.
I'd say I kind of knew my redshirt freshman year. Like that year after I redshirted, when I started playing, I kind of knew, okay, I can do this. Once I got drafted, I was kind of like at home for a week and a half and then flew straight out here. For me, it was just trying to get a feel of like what I need to do, what would be my job on the team. Came with an open mind and just tried to do my best and control what I can control, and I thought I did really well and got the first team contract. So in college, you have more time on the ball, so you can take your touch and then you can pick your head up and see where you're gonna pass. And here you can't. There's a guy closing in, so you gotta be able to one touch into DaCosta or one touch it up the line to Kevin or Pipe running. It's just knowing when you get the ball, where are you gonna play it, because the guys are 2 yards closer to you, so you don't have that time to take a touch, pick your head up, and then play the pass.
And now Ashala into Moreno, back to DaCosta, Kelsey.
I saw their outside back like shifting in, and it was going over his head, and so I was kind of just like, I just needed to settle myself.
This is good from Portland. Pop towards DaCosta over his head. Smith arriving! An incredible strike. What a way to score your first professional goal.
As you can see in the video, I kind of take like a hop step before I hit it, just because I wanted the ball to come down a bit more, and boom, it just came off my foot perfect. It's kind of just blackout. Like after I hit the shot, like I saw I hit the net, and I had no clue what happened after that.
Throughout the week, I've been talking to Dave Vandenberg about just what I should be doing when I get in those moments and chances, and he said hi and to the other side of the goal, so that's what I did.
I've had ups and downs, like just not playing. I'm not used to that, so it's a good like gut check to be like, okay, I gotta grind, I gotta get back to the process of just controlling what I can control, because I know that Phil and Dave and Reggie, they all have my back. They're there for me to support me, and so I just try and give them 100% every day. Just put my head down and grind.
Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota. Timbers 360 is presented by Toyota.
The Timbers Home Team program connects fans with trusted local businesses, featuring special offers for all of your home improvement needs. Explore Home Team deals at timbers.com/home team.
Welcome back to Timbers 360. As the Portland Timbers get ready for their trip to Inter Miami, here's everything you need to know ahead of kickoff. This is the matchup, presented by First Tech Credit Union. The Portland Timbers continue their road trip with a stop in South Florida to take on Inter Miami on Sunday Night Soccer. It's the Timbers' first time facing Miami in the Messi era. And it's also head coach Phil Neville's first matchup against the team he once coached from 2021 to 2023. Inter Miami is the defending MLS Cup champion, currently sitting second place in the Eastern Conference standings with 25 points. This match will be played at New Stadium, Miami's new home. They've played just 4 matches there and haven't won yet, 3 draws and 1 loss. The Timbers are coming off a 6-0 shutout victory over Sporting Kansas City here this weekend, and a 2-2 draw Wednesday at Montreal. Cole Bassett and Kevin Kelsey scoring in both matches. And Kelsey has been in a great run of form as of late. 6 goal contributions over the past 6 matches. It's hard to stop Miami. They've scored 31 goals this season. That's most in MLS. But they're also vulnerable, giving up 24 goals this season. That's nearly 2 per match. It's the Portland Timbers, it's Inter Miami. Coverage begins at 2:30 p.m. Pacific time on Apple TV for Sunday Night Soccer. As always, you can listen on 105.1 The Fan. Thanks for watching Timbers 360, presented by Toyota.